guys, John Zinger here with the 90 Mile Per Hour Club. Back here again with Chef Jason Wyrick. Today we have, I'm going to have him tell you, but more fueling for the pitcher for maximal velocity.
So, thanks for having me back, John.
Absolutely.
Today we're going to do a very easy stuffed tomato recipe. It's going to be tomato. It's going to make a lot of food with just these few ingredients on here, which is great. But we're going to stuff it with some kale. Kale is kind of like lettuce, but it's actually more related to cabbage,
Okay.
Which has some great healing properties. So that's one of the reasons that kale is in this. Got a great clean fat from the avocado, which is also going to make a nice creamy inside for the tomatoes. We're going to mix that with some raw pepitas, which is basically another word for green pumpkin seeds, which you can find at almost most stores here in Phoenix. That's at Sprouts, but Whole Foods, most health stores, even some of the nicer conventional markets that have been popping up, you can find these pepitas there. We're going to put some sliced carrot in that to kind of give it some extra texture, and then we're going to round it out with some spicy sprouts on top. These have a great flavor, plus they make it look nice. Cool. So that's how we're going to finish it off. To start this, you want to start by prepping some of the ingredients before you actually dig into the tomatoes. So you're going to tear the leaves off of these hard stems of kale. Once you get those torn off, have you just bunch it up and just take it off and slice it.
Yeah, I get to learn how to cook better here too, guys, so we're all learning together. It's pretty awesome. Really want to thank Jason for coming out and doing this.
So now that you've got those off, just kind of grab them in your hand and bunch them as tight as you can. And then just take that knife and give them some pretty thin slices. Alright, so the reason that we're slicing it thin is because kale is fairly potent in flavor. So if you're eating this tomato and all of a sudden you get this like huge shot of kale, it might be a little overwhelming. So the smaller you can get the slice on it, the better the flavor is going to be. And of course, if you enjoy your food more and it's healthy food, you're going to eat healthy food more often. So taste is very important when you're trying to eat healthy. That's perfect. All right. So take those carrots and just slice those up pretty thinly too.
Okay. I want that steak kind of big. Like that, or
just like that. Okay. And when you've got small carrots like these baby carrots, and you get to the very ends, it's hard to handle them. Just if you get some big pieces like this, just set them to the side because you can snack on them while you cook.
Okay, good idea.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
Fantastic. I'm going to take one too. Now obviously, guys, we want to be very careful while we're doing this, so like Jason said, just leave that extra little piece. No sense losing your throwing finger off of it.
Alright, so just, that's right, more for us. Take those, throw them in our small bowl because we're going to mix some of this stuff together. Then we've got these green pepitas. We've got about 3 tablespoons of the pepitas here. So you can throw those in the bowl.
Throw the whole thing in there?
Yeah, so just throw that whole thing in there. Okay. Now we're going to take the avocado. And there's an easy way to do the avocado. Just, right along the length of the avocado. And instead of, push the knife in. And instead of actually taking the knife around the avocado, just twist the avocado around the knife. It's a little bit safer, and it's actually easier to get the cuts to meet up when you hit the other end of it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And then to get that seed out, take the knife, pop it into the seed. Oh. There you go.
It's a lot easier than I've ever made it before. I'll tell you that.
Just scoop it right out into the bowl. Another reason that avocado is in this recipe is because it's a great way to get some good clean calories, but get a lot of those calories into a small piece of food like this.
And repeat.
And repeat. So here you can see there's enough food. We're making enough for 2 to 3 people. If you want to just do this for yourself, obviously you're going to go 1 tomato, 1 avocado, half the amount of carrots that we've got here, half the pumpkin seeds, but I'm pretty hungry, so I'm glad you're making extra.
Good, me too. Might need a little bigger bowl.
I think that's going to be good because we can set that avocado aside.
Okay.
Just kind of mash that together and just try to mix it together as much as possible.
Okay.
Now, if you like spicy foods, which I do, this is a great place where you can add like diced serrano pepper, poblano peppers are great, red jalapenos. Red jalapenos have a little bit more sweetness than green jalapenos, but of course if you can't find those, a green jalapeno is perfect to put in there as well. You can throw in other spices, you can put in cumin seeds, freshly ground black pepper, anything like that. This is the part where you want to do that.
Okay.
That's mashed up pretty well, so we're going to work on the tomato part. What you'll need to do is twist the green stems off the tomatoes.
That's pretty easy.
And then cut it in half. And then these tomatoes are pretty hard, so I'm going to do the first one for you.
Okay, good.
So what I'm going to do is take the knife. You're looking about 1/4 of an inch away from the skin here. You don't want to get too close to the skin because you don't want the knife to pop out, obviously, since your hand's right there. And again, make sure that you rotate the tomato instead of moving the knife so much. Once you get that cut all the way around, just pop that center part out. And then what we're going to do is take that filling, press it in here, top it with some sprouts.
Wow. That's awesome. Alright, now it's my turn, so here we go. So once again, I'm going to cut it in half.
Cut it in half.
Like you said, I'm moving the tomato, not the knife, which is something I didn't do in the past.
Right, and you want to take the knife a little bit up and down.
Okay.
You just don't want to saw towards your hand.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That was a lot easier than I thought it was. Okay, now I get to fill it with the goodness.
You get to fill it with the goodies.
Nice.
And the tomato's nice, but that's the sweet part.
Okay, and now I'm going to top it with the sprouts.
These sprouts.
Alright.
And we're good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah, let's eat.
Alright guys, here we go. We're going to dig in. What are we calling this awesome creation?
Tasty, fast tomato bites.
Sweet. Here we go. Wow. That's awesome.
Nicely done.
Alright guys, give this recipe a shot and have a great day.